Afternoon from the farm in Thailand, guys. Or if you're from Australia and you didn't understand that, g'day from the bloody farm, sport. Well, it's been super hot. Yesterday was 43 degrees and I was still working bloody hard, as always. But today there's been a break in the weather and it's a lot cooler. It's only 41. So I thought, Lee, come on, let's up the game a bit and let's do some shredding and mulching and sorting out the biochar pit. So I'm going to show you what I've been getting up to. Here's my shreddings from this morning, and I've still been using my old banana shredder over there, but if I'm totally honest with you, it's on its last legs. So the guy who's building our goat house, update to come tomorrow hopefully, he's going to knock together a metal table for us and stick all this malarkey on there and have it so it's adjustable so we can move the engine back to tighten the belt. At the moment, using it's a bit like being a wicket keeper without any protection and Malcolm Marshall bowling in front of you. So yeah, it needs sorting out before I lose me nads. Over here is not a biochar pile. We're not going to be burning this off to make biochar. This has been earmarked for a romantic evening over at the goat house on the island. Once that's complete, we're going to have a night over there, me and Toon, and camp out, have a few drinking booze and probably have a barbecue or something. So we need lots of firewood, so I've been launching a load over here. What I've been doing when I can't shred any more, so you get to a fat piece like that, our shredder won't get through there, so I've just been launching it over. There's more than enough there now. Same with that pile there, that's ready to be biocharred, so all you need to do is stand on it, snap it in half and then put it into my big biochar pit. Still a big pile left over there, and there's another pile over there which is too fresh to get through the shredder because it's quite wiry stuff to get in. So once the goats have finished nibbling on it, it takes about 4 or 5 days for it to dry out and go crispy, and then I can shred most of it. Right, I'm going to load my wheelbarrow up and go mulching some palm trees. You see that, folks? Me walking away from the camera. Things what you don't realise when you start doing a YouTube channel is finding different ways to record your videos. So I thought, well, let's do a shot where I'm not behind the camera and you can watch me push a wheelbarrow, which sounds fantastic, I know, but so in 41 degrees, just for solely your benefit, I had to walk all the way down here to put the camera down, then fanny around trying to get it balanced because I haven't got a tripod, then walk all the way back here, and now I've got to get hold of the red hot metal handles on the wheelbarrow and walk all the way back again just so you can look at some bloody mulch. I know there's more to YouTube than you think. I've also got sweat dripping right in my eyeballs, which is nice. It's a bit bumpy, so I've probably lost half my chippings by the time I get there. Of course, Toon could be helping me by doing the recording, but well, she's in the hammock. Right, here's one I mulched a few days ago. We've got 49 palm trees. They're just about all mulched. The ones that haven't been given the chippings, they've had a mixture of biochar, leaf mould and what else? Goat manure. You can see I've made this quite thick. We've not skimped on it at all. And the reason being, it's just with the temperatures being in the 40s, there's just no point in skimping on the shreddings. It's got to be deep. What I've noticed is obviously it's still quite warm on the top here. Down here is lovely and cool, and it's still moist. We had some rain last night. Next to it here, where it's almost bare soil, that is red hot and almost bone dry already. So as we keep doing more and more shreddings, or as I keep doing more and more shreddings, We're gradually going to be bringing this area that we're covering out further and further. So as the roots spread out, hopefully the moisture retaining mulch can protect them. That's the idea anyway. You can see there's a little bit of standing water left on the road from last night. I think it rained for almost 2 hours. I wouldn't say it was really heavy. It was strong wind, but that was about it. I'm going to show you this palm. It's not really one of our best looking palms. They've been getting a right old battering in these conditions. But this was the original chop and drop mulch that we put here a long time ago. And it was bloody deep. It was over a foot deep. And it's just about spent now. I mean, you do get some little creatures eating some of it, but if you just pull it back, look at the magic. Look at the magic happening, guys. Now, I didn't come and check this first, but look, that is just wow. And how deep can I go? How deep can I go? I can get my back wheels in, look. Just by the power of my human hand. And look at it. Hey? I know a lot of you guys have been skeptical. Or well, some skeptical and some concerned how long it's going to take for us to build soil on this land. Well, to do the whole 50 rye, yeah, it's going to take a long time, but that's 50 or 49 palms, because I chopped the head off one of them with a strimmer one time and it didn't grow back. It's 49 palms with real soil around them. So, chop and drop mulch, biochar with manure, shreddings. Well, this is just about to get its first lot of shreddings. You see, there's still quite a bit of it there. We're going to cover it up. A lot of people are concerned about putting shreddings on, chippings rather, and it's starving your or depleting your soil of nitrogen, but you're just laying them on the surface, guys. You're not actually digging them in, so they'll just break down like they do in a forest. Right, let's get it on then. That's bad vlogging skills, that is. I got my Texican hat shadow in shot, but hey ho. In the future, when people come to do a farm stay with us, these are the sort of jobs you're going to get given, while Toon and I just sit around drinking gin and tonic and watching you. So yeah, and you'll have to pay for the privilege as well. Should get loads of people up for that. Oh, the postman has just been, which means we've just had our delivery, our first lot of delivery of posh grass seed. We're getting a mixture of grasses off Lazada, and the next big rain, because last night I'm not convinced was big enough. Oh, fucking microphone. As I was saying, last night's rain I'm not convinced was adequate enough for us to sow all the seed. That'll do. Easy peasy. Now you might see there's some mahoosive chunks in here. Let's find one. Look at the size of that. Well, that's not bloody chippings, is it, Lee? Don't worry about that. This is ghatin, which is a legume. These break down incredibly quickly, and if the rain season does eventually come, once you get heat and moisture, this will be good as gone in a month or two. Okay? These won't last very long at all. Again, it's quite coarse, but the fine stuff, no, there's no point. Plus the fact our shredder doesn't chop finely anyway. Of course, if we had a shredder that did shred it fine, I'd be telling you, you want to get it this fine. But we haven't. This is what our shredder shreds, so I'm telling you, this is perfect. This is what you want to be getting, none of that fine rubbish. Okay, done. Right, that's me gonna grab hold of my red hot wheelbarrow handles again, because I didn't bring my gloves out, did I? I reckon I got enough shreddings to do the 4 remaining palms round here. They've all had mulch back end of last year, If you're not seeing that video, it's extreme and chop and drop. And they've all had the biochar and goat manure. But yeah, we're happy how it's going, and you can see once we get some rain, they do shoot up a little bit. It's just a shame that the odd one like this palm I'm saying is it did get knocked back quite a bit. Goats aren't eating them, they're not bothered at all, because there's plenty of grass and weeds for them to eat. That's almost it, guys. I can see my camera's not very level. Whatever. IT and me, we don't get on. So I was asked previously, not long ago, on the mic that I got. So it's a digital voice recorder. I got it from Lazada. The make is called No Name. I think it's similar to one that maybe Sony does, and I think it was about 450 baht. So if you like the audio, 450 baht. If you don't like the audio, sorry about that, but it's still better than the GoPros. Okie dokie, guys, I've got to walk up that bloody road again, all for you. Take care, see you soon. Try and get me bloody, I need a fucking tripod, don't I? Let me get a stone. Oh, fucking jog on. Oh, that's straight enough, whatever.